Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And there's the shot! And it's Messi. And this is Del... Goes for a shot!
Oh, that was no routine save. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cruyff, that's a good ball out wide. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close.
Vardy! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Diaz. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Brahim Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Messi goes sliding in. Brahim Diaz has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Zanetti. Vardy. Conte. Now, and the finish! It's bounced back off the post.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Brahim Diaz. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That'll be a throw. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Cameroon grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Shapes to shoot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. And it's Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Vardy. Del Piero. Kaka. And he's being shifted off it. It's a really well-measured ball. Kvaratskhelia. Nice interception, well timed. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Van Dijk. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
And this is Del Piero. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Substitution.
Second period then underway. Cameroon, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here, and this is Cruyff. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So a decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Davids really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Taken back almost at once.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Cruyff. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to pass it through. Drilled in low. Bonucci gets good distance on it. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Ball is over the line. That's a super give and go. The cross. And it's kept out. Kaká! Brahim Diaz.
Cameroon may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Cafu gets over and intercepts, and he's there to get it away. Zanetti. And it's Conte. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Cameroon perhaps contemplating their next change here. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Kaká. And the shot! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Kaká. Now it's Cruyff. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Messi. Cafu has it in a wide position. Now, what about a counter-attack? Baresi gets across to intercept that. Oh, good spread. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Vardy. And he's lost his man here. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Conte. Oh, cracking ball. Cruyff. Kante gets a foot in here. Cruyff tries to play it through. Oh, some tackle that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cruyff. And it's Diaz. Conte.
Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And this is Henderson. He's
Two
going for
minutes
goal!
has been indicated.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get on the end of this? And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vardy. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Vardy. He's away. Vardy! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And a chance! It's fallen kindly here.
Arsenal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele!
He's picked his way through.
Pirlo. Dembele. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Lovely bit of skill. He's got away.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Jordan Henderson. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar.
And this is Pirlo.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar!
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neymar. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Neymar. And it's Yaya Toure.
Played out wide.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider.
Schneider ploughing through the middle.
Brahim Diaz.
Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's McAllister. Vardy picks it up out wide.
Can he finish? That's another chance. Big moment. Massive goal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Dembele. And the counter is on.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Miggy. Pirlo has given away a free kick. McAllister. Well, that is one way to stop him. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure. Pull it. And here's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Cameroon come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Chers spectateurs, nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola. Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran. Changement.
And we're off again. Pirlo. And it's Hullet. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! Zanetti gets it clear. Rijkaard. But it's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? And he's cut it out. Cleared away. Yaya Toure! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Looking for options for movement. Best. And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
And Hullet! Schneider. Brahim Diaz has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. McAllister. And Zanetti. Vitinha. Vardy. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Best. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try. And he hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Quite a thriller, this one. Hullet! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro
Arsenal take the
Le
lead.
numéro 9.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And pull it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pull it.
Cameroon may only...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Might be danger here. There's the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 20.
Cameroon making consecutive changes here. So
Touré.
all square and
10.
not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's Romario! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Flashes it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! Oh, what a mistake! Has another go! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
5 minutes.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Foot in. Yaya Toure. Van Dijk. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Mateus making good progress on the right-hand side.
Roberto Carlos.
Kvaratskhelia.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, he's not getting past him there. Dani Olmo
With a definite foul there.
Well read, nice interception.
Jordan Henderson. Cafu. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide.
Big chance!
And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And here's Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz.
He's picked his way through.
And he shoots! Magnificent from Mateus! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Cameroon are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mateus. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Cameroon have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
And it's Olmo.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Pull it. Dani Olmo. Yaya Toure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That has been knocked clear. He shifted it to the flank.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner.
He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Neymar. Manchester United finding their passes. Always onto this. Yaya Toure. Dani Olmo. Dink through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pull it. Forlan. Chance! And he hits the net. Back to within 1. Interesting. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pullet
Wins the duel this time.
Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That's an imaginative touch. A header! not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hullet. That's a lovely pass. Played into the box.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Across.
There will be 3 minutes
And
added
that
time.
attempts a clearance. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Jordan Henderson. Neymar. Flings in across.
Cleared without hesitation. Engages.
It's full on! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the whistle for half-time.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match.
Shot, surely!
They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cameroon take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Yaya Toure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now that looks a decent ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
This looks promising.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
14,
choosing to make the first
Neymar.
change.
Number 10, Danny Olmo.
He cuts out the supply.
Number 8, Roberto Carlos.
Now it's
Coming on
Danny
the
Olmo.
field, Number 18, Fiore.
Now it's De
Number
Bruyne.
22,
Manchester United
De Bruyne.
do have a chance to
Number
counter
7,
here. Can he finish? That could spell trouble. Pullet with the foul.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
17,
making another change here.
Diego Forlan. Number 13, Cafu. Coming on the field. Number
Yeah, the
11,
hat-trick is definitely
Owen.
on his mind, Peter.
Number 6,
He wants to get it over
Daniel
with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Pullet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Just eases him off the ball. Spread out to the left. Pullet. Oh, important interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. João Cancelo has it out wide and in space. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Carvajal takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Pullet. Delivery from Danny Carvajal. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. No, it's come to nothing. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And the return pass. Can he get it through? Mateus.
There will be 3 minutes.
João
added
Cancelo
time.
promptly onto that, and that is that. And the number on the board is 3. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitutions taking place.
Cameroon have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time and time. And that is as far as it goes. Cameroon can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if a turnover occurs.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Big header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Howson. And it's Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ibrahimovic. McAllister. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. Rashford. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Yep, it's a corner. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo. Cameroon yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Ibrahimovic. McAllister is the team's great visionary. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Baggio. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Olmo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot a goal! Out of play for a throw. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Jordan Henderson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has not gone well. And the counter is on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! That is a gem! An absolute gem! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try. Looking to play him in. Rashford gets into some space. Rashford crosses. Courtois claims it without any fuss. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shoots! And here's Makalele. It's Ibrahimovic! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Besiktas grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Makalele.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Jordan Henderson. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Real chance! That's really well cleared.
Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Passes cut off in quick succession here. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
McAllister plays it short. And the finish! Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta. Ibrahimovic.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Baggio. Might be Roberto Baggio! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio driving forwards. And here's Baggio. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9, Hazard, changement.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Park Ji-sung. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Roberto Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass.
Roberto Baggio really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Hazard. Shot could be on. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's taking on the lot of them. Neymar takes a look up. And he's managed to get free. He slings it in. And that has been knocked clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sanchez concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Jordan Henderson, Cameroon, desperately searching for the winner here. Roberto Baggio.
Can he finish? No mistake! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cameroon get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That looks a good cross. Well, there's a probing ball. Good ball, good take. Azar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And claimed it back swiftly. Roberto Baggio. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So what can they make of this? Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super ball! It's made its way to him. Azar. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a... It's Baggio! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
What
are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Avant que la...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just... Miggy! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save.
And a chance! Foot in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Played into space. Nicely worked. Pepe. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. And it's Zico. Back towards the middle. That's a good ball out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Showing good feet. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There's a quick free kick. Zanetti. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Cameroon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Zanetti, he's found the goes for a shot, and it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are... Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as... It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game, and this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so, described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
And here's Baggio, spread out to the left. Now this could be a great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Howson concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Real chance! Puskás, now it's Vinicius Junior. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Baggio is fouled. Howson has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And here's Baggio.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Vitinha! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Roberto Baggio! Nigeria upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Puskás. Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro. Zanetti. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Miggy. Zanetti gets into some space. He's had a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward.
Mateus!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Royce. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brilliantly cut out. And here's the chance to counter. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in, he gets big! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Cameroon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vardy, looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And across it goes.
Vinicius Junior. Vardy.
And it's Baggio. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Tries to pass it through, and it's played it.
He's got tall. He's delivered all right. And it's Cameroon who take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cameroon have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Raul. Lahm gets into a good position. It's Kagawa! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Oh, smashing header!
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Kagawa.
And it's made its way to him.
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior
Proves just a little bit too strong.
Kagawa.
Cameroon can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Varane cuts out the pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Vardy. Roberto Baggio! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Baggio goes short. Oh, nice touch. Decent chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Busquets. And that has put paid to that. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Cameroon have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He rises! It's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Tries a shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's complete.
And he shoots! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Raul. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what has happened here? And now the breakaway.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off. Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Baggio with the short one. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. Couldn't squeeze it through. Koller, given the lift of his goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kagawa. Chips it through. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Cool. There's the shot! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just Vardy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Busquets. Kagawa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vardy. Vardy. Oh, this is a terrific run. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vardy is offering a wry smile there.
Cameroon have their third corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. That ball looks a good one. And he's cut it out. Van Dijk. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti. And that is out of play. Koller. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, important interception. And time is up. Cameroon are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Roberto Baggio, reflecting on a stellar performance, and now... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And here's Zola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pelé. That's a cute ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah.
Pelé gets through on his own. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Cameroon present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Miggy certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Thuram with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Zola. Lovely feet. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely wasted. Gets his head on it! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice sequence of passes, this. Brilliantly cut out. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Miggy goes steaming forward, and he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. Could be danger here. Oh, this looks sharp. No, it's come to nothing. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Zola. Knocks it into space. Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matthäus can so cleverly bypass the press. Thinks one through. Oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! And at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Bullet! It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Miggy. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Bruno Fernandes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Hullet. Hullet. And he was alert to it. Gabriel. McAllister. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Makaleli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's McAllister. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Azar. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. And we're underway again. Cameroon didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Spread out to the left. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Vinicius Junior. Now it's McAllister. Cleared without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. So much time and space here. Manchester United aiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Referee's given a throw. It's not an especially good pass, that. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Mateus, 2 assists to his credit already. And Hullet! Brought out the best in the keeper. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Zola. Real chance! Manchester United are having a ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kvaratskhelia. And it's McAllister. To Henderson. No way through there. Bruno Fernandes puts his foot on the gas. Mateus. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was...
Chance for a shot! Oh, well played, well played. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great vision. Now it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
Mateus.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Look at this. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Cameroon are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Howson promptly on, and he's let fly. No, that's just wide.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mateus proves just a little bit too strong. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Very nicely done. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hazard. It's run loose here. Oh, good spread. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. McAllister. Jordan Henderson. Can he get on the end of this?
This is the time you need that pace.
And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Just joining us, we are already underway. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Bellingham plays it short. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabriel. The pass has gone astray. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Best. Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Brilliantly cut out. Yaya Toure.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And it's Bellingham. Chips it through. He's being urged to shoot.
Yaya Toure. Looking to wriggle.
And the finish! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Inter Milan are at the peak.
Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Cameroon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brahim Diaz. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's gone forward.
Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Now, can they get him away? Best! Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe finds himself offside. Best Plays the return pass. Yaya Toure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, again there's no way through. Cameroon are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Vitinha. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. Caresses it through. Oh, important interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vitinha. And it's Diaz.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
It's a good
recupero.
ball out wide. Best. He's on it. Can he get away? Best. Early ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Vardy. Brahim Diaz. Gets into some space. Mbappe! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Diaz. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Mbappe. Bellingham. Inter Milan, looking to pass their way through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's come to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Michel Platini. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's very neat. Ferdinand. Nesta. It's Bellingham. Araujo. Nesta. Yaya Toure. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Bellingham. Nesta. Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham. For Nesta. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand. And it's Maldini. And Araujo. Toure stands tall and stands strong. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Best. Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. Ferdinand. Nesta. Best. And it's Maldini. And Araujo. Bellingham. All the way back. Oh no, this does not look... He's having a shot! They've done it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. Maldini. Ferdinand. Nesta. Oh, good read. Pressing high and with purpose. Araujo. Maldini. Nesta. Always a very imposing presence at the back. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Yaya Toure. Best. Yaya Toure. Maldini. Ferdinand. Schmott. And that is that. Cameroon cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Now it's Messi, and it's Pedri. Driving forward, Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Roberto Baggio. Dani Olmo.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few.
Roberto Baggio! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mateus with the short one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Looks to the other side. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Played out towards the right wing. Now the ball in. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cameroon do have a chance to counter here. And it's Baggio. Mateus. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Eze. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless. Could move up a gear here. Mateus. Now it's Mackay. Looking to... Roberto Baggio! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Cameroon really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pedri. Vieira. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide. Flings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Can he spark a counter here? Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He has found the way, and the shot! Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Ball driven towards the far post. And that should get the job done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Dani Olmo has it in a wide position. In it comes. Eze. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cruyff, over to the left. Eze, fired deep. Oh, smashing header! Miggy chasing after it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's through, now is he in? And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. Mateus plays it short. Well, that's an excellent interception. Germany, he's tried one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Deftly away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Cameroon really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution for Germany, number 21, Eze.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Roberto Carlos, number 3, now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's tidy. Miggy. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a threatening ball. Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That looks a cracking ball. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mateus is having a shot! Oh, bang on target. Lam. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Showing good feet. And it's Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. And smartly reclaimed. And he whips it in. And that should get the job done. Chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Pedri.
Number 27, number 25.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Cameroon perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. Another pass just keeps it. It's Baggio! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And here's Baggio. Thinks about the shot. Looking for options for movement.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Miggy. Zola. And the counter is on. Played out to the left flank. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's gone loose.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need it most now. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Brahim Diaz. Yaya Toure. Oh, that was vital. Zola. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bonucci. And Mateus. Howson. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this could be a German counter. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi!
Maybe 1 minute at a time.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's a little off target. Has a look and place it forward. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim.
Cameroon can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Cameroon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Pullet picks it up out wide. Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. Kvaratskhelia.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. Kvaratskhelia! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Valencia go into the lead. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zanetti, looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard. And that is expertly dealt with. Look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, what a mistake!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a threat. Can he finish? Just off target.
Ronaldinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Hazard. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. Well read, nice interception. Sung. Pele. Zanetti. Hazard. Kvaratskhelia does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And Gabriel. McAllister. And it's Azar. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Pele. Here comes the cross. Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Pele, and it's Zanetti. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Pepe makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fired deep towards the back post. Azar quietly revving up. And there is the half-time whistle. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Cameroon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chance! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Park Ji-sung. Some really good ball movement. Pinches it off him. Kvaratskhelia under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Ronaldinho. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance here to counter.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Van der Sar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Pele. Park Ji-sung. And that is a little undercooked. Jordan Henderson. McAllister. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Hullet. McAllister kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar touches it back. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Hullet. Ji-sung. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldinho, chance for a shot! Oh, that's superb. And Hullet! Goal! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 8.
Valencia get themselves into the lead.
Le numéro
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. It's played through for him.
Le numéro 11. Changement en cours.
It's Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that's well seen too.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Pele with the rises! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Attention, changement.
Valencia making consecutive changes here. Valencia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram gets it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gabriel. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.